Hi, I'm Kristel. Welcome to the Dally Diaries. This is a channel where we talk about all things beauty and also just whatever else I feel like talking about. Travel, endometriosis, whatever's going on in the world. I love a chat and am a wannabe vlogger. So I am a qualified makeup artist, but I really, that has nothing to do with this channel. This channel is just about having fun with makeup. So that said, I'm in the middle of a bit of a declutter at the moment. If you've just joined the channel, if you've just found me, today we are sorting through a bunch of kind of random face products. I've also got some lip products here and some highlighters. These were all just in a big box of makeup that I've had sitting in a back corner for a long time. Like a long time. Sorry. Let's just get straight into it and see how we go. First up, I think I'm going to start with the face stuff. So I have got, from my time working at Bobbi Brown, the Bobbi Brown CC Cream SPF 35 in pale nude, and I actually really loved this product. I was a big fan of this BB cream. It made my skin look really lovely and light and hydrated. It's got that real pearl to it. And I loved that it was an SPF 35. It made a really nice base for my makeup. But I've had this for a very long time, and because of that, I think it needs to go out. I don't know if they still make this product, but if they do, it's definitely worth checking out. In fact, I might take some of my own advice and see if they do still make it, because it was a beautiful product. But yeah, because it's old and it has an SPF, but I wouldn't obviously trust that to work anymore because I'm sure it's expired. That's gonna go out, but I really did love that product back in the day. Where's my bin bag? I've got Billy Bowie Grohl just dying for me to take him outside for a walk. So I'm gonna do that as soon as I get through this, and also before it potentially rains. All right, next up I have got the Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer from First Aid. Why can't I speak actual words? For anyone that doesn't know, it's my job to speak. I am a radio announcer, and yet so often in my life, I struggle to form actual recognizable words. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer, and I am a big fan of this. Still love this product. It always had a really nice smell to it as well. Doesn't anymore. This is an oldie. I reckon I bought these at some point when I was overseas at a Sephora internationally. But this is a beautiful hydrating product. If you have sensitive skin, it has a very soft radiance to it, super hydrating and skin thirst quenching. I'm a very big fan of the Coconut Skin Smoothie. Don't say the name. I'm a very big fan of this product. I just can't call it by its name. So I really do love this. Do I want to keep it? I wish I could see an expiry date on here, but it is massively out of date. So I think that one's gonna have to go, but I would definitely repurchase. I really love this product. So such a nice base for your makeup, especially if you have dehydrated skin. This is the Stila One Step Illuminating Primer. You remember these ones? They look like the double helix, like some kind of science experiment, the way that the product is suspended in the gel or water. So this was, oh my gosh, I just thought this was the coolest thing ever when it came out. And it is really nice. Again, this did give a nice base to makeup, and it feels really cooling on my skin. I did enjoy this for an illuminating primer. None of these primers that I've just mentioned are ones for like super oily skin. They're not gonna hold your makeup down, but they do just give you a nice, smooth, luminous, hydrated base to start from. I've had this for, I reckon, 10 years, so it's time to say goodbye to that. But again, not a bad product. And yeah, so I do believe they still make this line. I'm not sure if they do this specific one, but I know they have a few variations of this type of primer, Stila, and yeah, I think they're quite nice. Kicking decluttering goals. All right, I have a concealer here from Josie Maran, and I don't think they stock Josie Maran at Mecca anymore, or if they do, it's not in my local store. It might just be online, but I used so much up of this concealer. I loved this concealer. Like a wind up Argan Creamy Concealer Crayon is what it's called. And it was just so nice and smooth, and I felt like it stayed on my skin nicely. Yeah, I've nothing bad to say about this concealer. I'm just curious to know whether they're still making it. I might Google it. No, I'm pretty sure they have discontinued this. Although apparently I can buy one for $92 online. Yeah, I think I'll skip that. Yeah, so I don't think that that is available anymore. Oh, it does look like Mecca still maybe has Josie Maran, but just not in store. It might just be an online only situation, but they had some nice products. I think I might be putting that out just because it's very, very old at this point. Next, I've got the MCO Beauty Miracle BB Cream. I wonder who they were supposed to be duping with this one, because they're always duping someone. Look, I have no idea. I can't work it out. I don't know what this is a dupe for, but inevitably it is a dupe for something because everything from the line is. Having said that, I didn't really like this that much in the first place, and I did read a couple of reviews from other people that thought it was quite oily, this particular product. It does look nice on my hand though, and it's smoothed out really nicely. But yeah, I just found on my skin it didn't wear particularly well, and so for that reason that is going out. I usually buy things from MCO Beauty when they have half price sales. Best time to do it. And then it's also great because I can try things without, you know, the risk of spending all my dollars on them and being disappointed. So, okay, cool. We are like smashing through things at the moment. Next up, I have one of these very popular products. It's the e.l.f. Matte Primer Putty. And I know that this has got a lot of love. It looks disgusting. Look what happens to it when you actually use it. It's so gross. Yeah, it's that like putty consistency. I can't say I don't know. I never found that this made my skin look particularly nice or made my makeup stick a whole lot better than it had before. So for that purpose, I stopped using it, and that's also the reason why I'm going to get rid of it, because just didn't get the hype. By the way, if any of these things I'm throwing out are like your favorite Holy Grail products, that is totally fine and great, and I'm super happy for you. We all have very different skin types. We all live in different climates with different levels of moisture in the air. We're all different ages, and we all have different preferences of how we like things to look. So it stands to reason that there is going to be a lot of differing opinions on things, and that's totally fine. All right, so just for reference, I have fairly normal skin. I would say a little bit combo. I do get oily through the T-zone. That's where things tend to slide off my face. But yeah, pretty normal other than that. And I live in Australia, South Australia, which is specifically one of the driest places in the world. Yeah, so there you go. Here I've got an Australis Matchmaker shade adjusting drops bottle in Lightning. Australis is like a classic Australian brand that when you were first delving into makeup as a teenager, you would go to the local chemist and supermarket and you would buy something from Australis because it was probably the only thing you could afford back then. So these are supposed to change the color of your foundation. So if you buy a foundation that's too dark for you, or say your usual foundation that you use in summer is now too dark for you because it's winter and you haven't seen the sun for 4 months. You can mix those in, and it is obviously supposed to lighten the shade of your foundation. I actually haven't really had to use these because I haven't bought anything that requires it. I think it's a really cool idea though. Do I want to hold on to those? Do I? Nah. Even though I do think it's a cool idea, and I think if you are a makeup artist, as I used to be freelancing, it would be cool to have something like that in your kit as well, just in case you need to do some adjusting of foundations. Moving on, we have got the, oh yeah, we've got the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid, and I loved this foundation. I really did love this foundation. It has, oh, it has a pump. Oh, there we go. Just can't get it off. Look at, I love the label of this too. Isn't it so pretty? Vibrancy foundation. I do recall this one potentially was an oxidizer. It's been a long time since I've used it. It used to smell amazing too. So it's just a really nice skin-like finish. Do you know what? Before I throw that out, I just want to try it again. I'm so curious to try it again because I do think you can still get that one potentially. All right, so we're saving that one. All right, here I have the Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder from Tarte. I think this might have been a gift with purchase actually when I placed an order. I think this is super, super mattifying. Is that what it says in the... No, it doesn't say that. It just says finishing powder, but I just remember this being really, really, really matte, but also it having a white cast on my skin. I'm curious though about trying this out in my T-zone again. You can't see it on my hand. I might just save that and give it a go tomorrow and see how I like it. See if I want to keep it or not. Okay, so that's being in the maybe pile where I've got to try things again before I throw them out. All right, here I have a ludicrously expensive foundation stick from Hourglass, and I hate it. I've not met a foundation stick yet that I like, so it's not surprising. This shade is Vanilla. I was not a fan of this. I hated putting it on. It looked cakey. I've got a ghost. It didn't wear well throughout the day. It just separated and looked feral. So I could not be less enamored with that foundation. And for that purpose, it is going out, even though it was bloody expensive when I bought it. It's just not my jam. All right, and finally I have a Smashbox powder that is the Photo Filter Powder Foundation in shade 4. I loved this. I just used it to put on through my T-zone for a bit of extra coverage, and then I would take it out with me and touch up throughout the day. There is a plant moving around out there, and every time I see it move in the corner of my eye, I think someone's coming to the door. But I'm glad they're not because I can't be bothered. Not that I'm antisocial. Yeah, so I really liked this powder. I only bought a new one because I left it at work, but I thought I'd lost it. And then I went and bought a new powder because I wasn't at work for a few days. And then it was there. I might hold on to that. I like that powder. Okay, and one final skin product, and it is another one that was expensive and I hate, and it is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. Don't think they make this anymore, but oil is right. It is just one big drippy oil slick on your face. No good. Could not stick it down. Maybe if you had like the driest skin in the world, it would be useful to you. Right now, not even any pigments coming out, literally just oil. I need to give it even more of a shake up, but I don't think they make this now. It was expensive too. What an idiot I was for buying that. I should have known better. Yeah, like just so greasy and oily. Ooh, disgusting. I think it's safe to say I shall be putting that one out. See ya. Okay, moving into, actually a couple more skin products here. I could have done these with the bronzers, but they're actually like more bronzing drops. Oh wait, this isn't even that. This is a Hydra Serum Tinted Skin Perfector from Nude by Nature. This is actually a really nice product. It's like a skin tint, skin serum, and it is very nice. It's very liquidy, but it feels nice. And unlike the Kosas one, it actually does dry down, so it's not a big fat oil slick. That does eventually dry down and it looks really nice and radiant. I don't tend to wear it because I am oily through my T-zone, but I'm gonna give that to my mum because I'm pretty sure she uses it and it is a really nice product. Give it a second home. All right, now into the bronzing drops. I have got the MCO Beauty Super Glow bronzing drops here, which I think are probably a knockoff of the Drunk Elephant Bronzini. I've learned that I'm not a bronzing drops kind of girl. And if I was a bronzing drops girl, there is one from Tarte that I don't mind. That would probably be the one I would lean towards. So it does look nice. There you go, nice. But I am not using it, so it can depart. Here I have got, you can't even read the label anymore. It's the Dr. Hauschka. I honestly don't even know what it's called, but they're like It's a bronzing tint thing. The good thing about Dr. Hauschka is it has a lot of good ingredients in it, but I really struggled to blend this last time I used it and it just didn't look good. It's also been in my collection for years and years and years, and so I think it's just time for it to go out. It is a nice product. I think maybe it's because it's really old. And I won't be purchasing any more bronzing drops. If I do, please remind me that I said this. I just don't use bronzing drops, like ever. So I need to stop. All right, let's move into some highlighting products here and you'll be surprised at what's in front of me. I think I have, well, actually this is technically like an eyeshadow, but I used it as a highlighter because it never stayed on my eyes. And that is from RMS. It is one of their Lucky polishes and, oh, sorry. It's one of their eye polishes in the shade Lucky. And it's a very pretty color, but anyone who had these eye polishes, honestly, unless you had the driest eyes in the world, the driest eyelids, there is no way that they were going to stay put on your eyelid. But it makes a really quite pretty highlighter. Oh, that is nice. Do you know what? I'm going to keep that, even though it looks disgusting in the pot because it's really old. But for now, I'm going to keep it. I would gross so many germaphobes out with this collection. I'm just not that fussed. All right. Here I have got a product from Red Earth, which I don't think even exists anymore, at least hasn't existed in Australia for a good decade. And it is a secret potion in the shade Thriller. And I loved this. It was so beautiful. Oh, and it has a little spatula. Got a lot out then. Ooh. I'm just gonna highlight my entire limb, I think, with this amount of product. Let's take a little excess off, shall we? Oh my goodness. You can see why I loved it. Why young Kristel was so enamored. So beautiful. Oh, that's so pretty. That's still so pretty. And I'm so tempted to keep it just because Red Earth doesn't even exist here anymore. Gosh, it's really quite lovely. Oh, I can't do it. I'm gonna keep it for now. Okay, I've got something that I know already I'm absolutely throwing out, and it is from Tarte. I do love a lot of Tarte products, but this is not a good one. This is the Tarteist Pro Glow liquid highlighter, and it's bloody terrible. I think it came with the Tarteist palette that I went through in my blush video, but this is not good at all because it's so texturized, like the no, it's a no from me. Honestly, it looks better on camera than it does on your skin, but it definitely emphasizes texture. It's patchy as well. That is just it's just an easy straight in the bin for me. Last time I wore it on my face, I was like, what have I done? I've just ruined everything. Okay, that's going out. Next up, I have got the MCO Beauty dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is just called Flawless Glow, and the shade is 3 Light. It's okay. I don't love it. I prefer the e.l.f. Halo Glow. It's funny because I hear other people, well actually, there's mainly just one other person that I hear because I watch her a lot, Angelica Nyqvist. She's always saying that she doesn't like the Halo Glow because it's sticky. To me, it's not sticky at all. So it's really interesting, like how we perceive things so differently. And I love the Halo Glow. This one, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I don't use it though. And I'm pretty sure I actually have it in a shade 4 now, which I prefer. So I think that can probably just go out as well. Now this one might surprise you too. This one is from Rare Beauty and it is the Liquid Luminizer in Transcend. Why don't I love these? Everybody else loves these and I cannot put my finger on why I don't. I have it in 2 shades. I have tried to use it multiple different ways. I don't know why I don't love it the way that everyone else loves it. I don't know, myself and Rare Beauty are not the closest of friends. Like I want to love products from Rare Beauty, but I've yet to love one. Although I do want to try out, because one of you guys, I think it might have been Steph, suggested that I try out the brow gel from Rare Beauty. So I'll have to do that at some point. But yeah, look, it looks very pretty. It does, it looks very pretty. Why don't I love this product? For the life of me, I can't work it out, honestly. I could try some on now. Everyone loves it, so I'm wearing the Iconic London Rollaway Glow today, and I love that product. That I love. That does look really quite pretty. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't loved it so far. All right, I'm gonna hold on to it because I know that there is a lot of love for that product, and maybe we just haven't had a romantic moment yet where we connect and meet cute. Alrighty, here I have a very broken, look, it doesn't even say what it is on here, but it is a MAC highlighter and it's absolutely stunning, and I loved this highlighter so very much. I'm sad that it's broken. It reminds me actually of, I would say the closest thing I have to this now is my Melt Cosmetics Stargazer highlight in the pan. That's such a beautiful color. I just remember being absolutely mind blown by that. It's so beautiful, but it is smashed to pieces, and I just need to be a big girl and learn how to get rid of stuff. So that is going out. Put my big girl pants on. They don't fit very well. Alrighty, we are nearly done with highlighters. Oh, next I have this little situation here. This was from Temu. It's called Cool Story 8-color highlighter. I didn't realize it was going to be so glittery. It's very glittery. But if you're into looking like a fairy, it's kind of cool. There's some pretty shades in here. Like, that's really quite beautiful. That one's really nice, actually. A little bit reminiscent of my White Lotus highlighter from Lethal. I haven't even used some of these. I think just because they're very sparkly on the face. But that's, it's actually looking really pretty. There's a cool gold one. These are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm ever in the mood to look like a fairy, you know, maybe that could come in handy. Am I ever gonna use it? Honestly, probably not, because I do like to know what's in my skincare, and well, I don't know what's in that. So, okay, that's going out as well. Now, I have got two highlighters here from two very popular high-end brands. We have got one from Natasha Denona. This one I got in the Beautylish mystery bag, and it is the Pastel Plexi Glow highlighter. I never use this. I never use this highlighter. It looks really pretty. I don't always know why I don't like things. I just know I don't like them. This one's okay, but I don't know. I don't really like, I don't want a green tinge to my highlighter. So I do think it's mostly like a yellowy color, but I don't know. It's not my favorite color in the world. Having said that, I think I will hold on to it for now because it is Natasha Denona, and it might be good to have that to compare to other bits and pieces. I love the highlighter from Natasha Denona in her Glam Face palette. I think that one's really pretty. There's that plant person again, catching my eye. Not a person, just a plant. And finally, this highlighter. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is one of her Beauty Light ones, and I feel like this is going to shock a lot of people. The shade is Spotlight, and I don't use this. I don't really like it. I know. I love a lot of Charlotte Tilbury things. I'm obsessed with Walk of No Shame, like everything in Walk of No Shame. But I don't like how this looks on me. It's too, I don't know, it's too blinding. It's too opaly. It's too something. Okay, here's my controversial thought. And maybe it's just my skin. It looks on my skin metallic-y, and it's quite thick, as opposed to being really light and liquidy, which is what I would prefer. Like, it looks so pretty on my hand. I have combined this with other highlighters or under a glowy blush, and I have enjoyed it. So I will hold on to this for now, I think. And also just so I have it for comparison purposes. But I prefer my Iconic London Rollaway Glow highlighters, if I'm being completely honest. So that's all the highlighters done. That just leaves lips. Let me just change my battery and we'll dive in. Okay, I'm back with my lip products in front of me. I don't have that many here because it takes a lot for me to not like a lip product. I'm obsessed with lip products. All right, today, by the way, I am wearing a Nude by Nature lipstick and I have got a swatching video. If it's not up already, it is coming up very soon. I love these lipsticks. But let's get into some that I might not love so much. And we are kicking off with one that I absolutely hated, and that is from Bodyography. I do like some of their products for the eyes, but and actually even they've got like a matte liquid lipstick that I really liked. I hate this. I can't tell you how much I hate this. Well, I can try. It's awful. It's so waxy and like sticky, and it feels gross on my lips. I like the color, but it looks terrible on my lips, and I really hated wearing this lipstick. I really don't like it. And so that is going straight on out of here. Bye-bye. Next, I got something, this is just a lip balm I got from Mecca Cosmetica. It was obviously a Beauty Loop gift because I wouldn't buy a lip balm from Mecca. I'd probably just buy like Burt's Bees or something. So it's just a clear one. I don't love the consistency of this, and to be honest, I just don't really need it, so that can go out. Oh, I've got my Colourpop. This was the Colourpop Barbie collaboration lip pencil, and I still have the lipstick and I love it, but this pencil is just, I don't know, like it died. I don't know where the inside went, but it's gone. Oh, maybe it's in the lid. Either way, it's not usable if it's smushed into the lid there. So unfortunately, that's gonna go, and that needs to go actually in the bin. So yeah, bin, bye. All right, next I have a Gigi Bear lipstick. This is another one of those products that I just don't know anything about it. I don't know the ingredients. I don't know the makers behind it. It's a really pretty color. It's like a glossy lip tint situation, but I would probably rather be wearing my Nude by Nature, my Nude by Nature glossy lipstick, because I know what's in it. And I know that I am not ingesting anything I don't want to be ingesting. So I think these are really pretty, and yet I'm always hesitant to wear them. So what's the point in keeping it if I'm not going to wear it, I guess is the question. Probably isn't any. Yeah. I just answered my own question. Oh my gosh, this is so old. This is from Inglot, Soft Precision Lip Liner 73. Inglot was the first makeup brand I ever worked for. It's a Polish makeup brand, still going. Big color house. They're very big on color. This is such a beautiful lip line color that I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna add that to my lip liner drawer. Okay, next up I've got a Natio lip liner. It is long lasting lip liner in the shade Blush. Oh, I really don't like that color. It was one of those ones where they didn't have a tester and I just bought it and hoped for the best. I really don't like that color. I doubt I'm gonna be using that, so that can go out. I do like Natio though. It's a good Australian brand. All right, this is another thing I got in a Mecca Beauty Loop because I wouldn't have bought it. This is a Kylie matte liquid lipstick, and it looks disgusting on me. I don't own anything from Kylie except this particular lipstick. It's just so matte. I don't know, it just looked so bad on me. Like I looked corpse-like when I was wearing it. Maybe if I wore it with a different lip liner, but I didn't like how it was so dry on my lips either. I really didn't enjoy that. Do I keep it and try it again? I mean, I really hated it. I'm much more of a glossy lip girl when it comes down to it. I do have a couple of matte lip products that I really like, but oh, I don't know. I don't know why I would be compelled to keep that when I hated it so much the first time I wore it. Why? Why? I don't even like the Kardashians. I mean, I'm not saying I dislike them. I don't know them, but I am not keeping up with them in any way, shape or form, and nor have I ever been. So no, that's going up. I've got here a Nars lipstick, another Beauty Loop one. This was the color Rose Cliff. And it's very nudie shade. Oh, that's cool. I might keep that. I don't know. I could look like I'm unwell, but it might work. So I'm gonna hold on to it and I'm gonna try that one again because honestly, I don't remember if I liked it or not. But it's got a nice finish, so we'll try that one again. Okay, here I have a little mini Laura Mercier lipstick in Rouge Essential. I am throwing this out. I already know this because the color's beautiful, but this just, for some reason, ends up all over my teeth when I wear this. And I even made that mistake when I was in my last theater show and it was just a disaster. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Yeah, because I've got reds that I trust and that is not one of them. Now I have two of these Rare Beauty tinted lip oil. Yeah, I've got Joy and I have got Happy and I like both colors, but I just don't really like tinted lip oils. I think that's what I've learnt along the way and I will not be buying them again. But that is the color Joy and I'll show you Happy. I think the color's really pretty. Happy I really like actually, but they just, I don't know. I don't like lip tints very much. I don't like stains, I don't like tints. Like I don't mind if a lipstick stains just as a byproduct of it being a pigmented lipstick, but I don't like things that are just made to be lip stains, if that makes sense. So that shade's nice. So we've got Joy and Happy. They're actually very nice shades. I don't know. There's nothing that impresses me when I wear them. However, I think I might hold on to them for now just so I can compare anything that comes out in the future. But see how I was saying, like nothing from Rare Beauty really blows my mind that I've tried so far. Nothing. I don't seem to have the same love potion on me that everyone else has when it comes to Rare Beauty. I think Selena Gomez is gorgeous. But yeah, just, I don't know what it is. All right, I've got a little tester of Charlotte Tilbury. I think this is Pillow Talk. And funnily enough, again, Pillow Talk is not a shade. That is my favorite shade. I do like the lip liner. The lip liner works for me, but the actual lipstick shade, it looks okay, but it doesn't really do a lot for me. I might see if my mum would like that and just she can try it and see if it looks good on her. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if mum wants it. Because maybe it'll look good on her and she has obviously slightly different skin tone to me. Yeah, I feel good about that. All right, here I have got a nude sticks. Everyone knows, if you've been here before, I'm obsessed with my Nudies Bloom all over face color sticks and I love their bronzer. I also love the matte glow core nudies. They're really beautiful. This is the gel color lip and cheek balm. This, not my favorite product from Nude Sticks. I wouldn't use this on my cheeks. It's too sticky and juicy. Like, yeah, not something I would want to be putting on my cheeks. And to be honest, I don't really wear it on my lips either. So as much as I love Nude Sticks, I think that one is a no-go for me. Okay, 2 products to go. One of them is a Flower Beauty Color Shift Lip Smoothie. I actually really like these. These are really cool. I love Drew Barrymore. I think she's just a beautiful, delightful goddess. And these are one of those, like, you know, lip products that goes pink on your lips. It smells sweet. It always turns a really pretty color and it always feels really nice on my lips. So I don't know, there's nothing really not to like about that, except I just have a million lip products. I might see if mum wants it. It's gonna be like Christmas if she actually enjoys any of these colors. This is Sigma Infinity Point Lipstick and I really like these lipsticks, okay? They're in a funny shape bullet, but I like Sigma and I really like these lipsticks. But the thing about them is they don't make fun colors. Generally speaking, like all their lip colors are muted nudie tones. Or they've got like a really, really deep red, but there's no like fun pinks or like bright corals or anything like that that I have noticed. Maybe they're making some, I don't know. This lipstick, I really like the formula, but I don't really like the shade. It was obviously one of those that I purchased online because we don't have Sigma anywhere here where I can test things out. However, I really, really do like the formula of these lipsticks. So I can happily recommend the formula. So if they have shades that you like, then you're not going to go wrong. These are really nice lipsticks, really nice lip products from Sigma. But I think because I'm not the biggest fan of that shade, I'm going to put that one out. And that wraps that up. Woohoo! Okay, we've done really well. I put a lot of stuff out there. Quite happy with that. I do have some old eyeshadow palettes that have been sitting in that box for a really long time as well. I've got some from Bobby, I've got Makeup Geek, I've got Colourpop, tons of those. So yeah, I think I will do a video with those, one last decluttering video, and then obviously whatever makeup palettes I don't throw out, I will eventually get around to doing a full eyeshadow palette collection video because I have got a lot of palettes, like a lot. So I think that is the plan. Yeah, cool. All right, we're on the same page. Sweet. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me through this fun time. I hope it was a fun time. Please subscribe before you leave because there's a lot of us on YouTube. So yeah, do that if you ever want to find me again. And feel free to leave a thumbs up and a comment. It's just great to have you here. I'm so grateful for this. Have a great day or night, wherever you are. Please take care of yourself and I'll see you back here at the Dally Diaries very soon. Okay, bye.